We are going to do March spiral 18. Before we do that, we're going to correct 17. Okay, here are the answers. Remember, you can just pause it if I go too fast. Okay, so pause it if you still need it. And then let's go back and take a look at these, okay? So you have 2 plus 2 is 4, 9 plus 9 is 18, carry the 1. That makes it a 9 plus 4 is 13, carry the 1, 2, and 1. Okay, to subtract from here. Okay, 0 minus 3, we can't do it. We have more on the floor. We need to go next door and get more. Nobody home, nobody home. Finally, there's somebody home here. So we can take away one of these. That makes it a 5, and give ourselves 1. Then we can take away one of these and give ourselves 1. Then take away one of these and give ourselves 1. Now we can subtract. 10 minus 3 is 7. 9 minus 7 is 2. 9 minus 4 is 5. And 5 minus nothing is 5. Okay. Round each number to the nearest 10 place. Okay, so we're looking at the 9. The 1 is the boss applesauce. 4 or less, let it rest. So that's going to be 290. Okay, we have 7,900. We're not worried about that. We're worried about, in fact, since that's a 2, I know it's going to say 7,900. Worried about 23. The 3 is the boss applesauce. 4 or less, let it rest. So it stays at 20, and we did that one together. Okay, 8 times 8. 90 divided by 10 is 9. 25 divided by 5 is 5. 3 times 9 is 27. Okay, for this one, you knew that was 8 eighths. So that one was 7 eighths. You can start at 0. Remember, you don't label that anything though. This would be 1 eighth, 2 eighths, 3 eighths, 4 eighths, 5 eighths, 6 eighths, 7 eighths, 8 eighths. So that's where your label should be. And point B is at half. No, half would be at 4 eighths right here. Okay, so point B is definitely greater than half. Okay. Order the fractions from least to greatest. 1/10. See, if you have all the tens, that's fine. So 1/10, 5/10, 9/10. They just keep getting bigger. And then the next one, remember, you could kind of change this into 10/10 if you wanted to. But you also know that 5 fives is 1 whole. Okay. What time was it 3 hours ago? Okay, it's 1:30. So 3 hours ago would be 12:30, 11:30, 10:30. Okay. Perimeter is the distance all the way around. Okay, so if this is 12, this is 12, if this is 2, that is 2. So 12 plus 2 is 14, and 12 plus 2 is 14, and 14 plus 14 is 28. Okay, you could also just do 12 plus 2 plus 12 plus 2, and you know, just kind of add it, you know, this way. And add it that way. Okay. All right, let's take a look at number 18. All right, what if you were to triple 421? What number would you have? Okay, you have 2 ways you can do this. You could do 421 plus 421 plus 421, and you could add it, or you can do it as a multiplication problem. 421 times 3. Now you have to set it up this way. Okay, it must be set up like that. Okay, with the 3 right underneath the 1. Remember, first thing you would do is multiply 3 times 1, then 3 times 2, then 3 times 4. Okay, so let's do this one together. 3 times 1 is 3. 3, now we're done with the 1. We don't need any more. 3 times 2 is 6, and 3 times 4 is 12. So 421 is 1,263. Okay. For number 2, Tom's great-grandma was born in 1901. How many years ago was she born? You have to take the current year of 2020 and subtract 1901. Write each of the numbers in standard form. Okay, here's the best way to do this. So they're giving you expanded. They want standard. Remember, standard form is just like regular old numbers. Here's the best thing to do. You look at 391. 300 is your biggest number. So you know you're going to have 3 place values. Okay, so 300, the 3 goes in the 100. 90 is 9 tens, and 4 is 4 ones. Okay, for this one, your biggest number is 9,000. So you're going to have thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones. Okay, so 9,000, where does that 9 go? In the thousands place. 800, that goes in the hundreds. And 9 goes where? Does that go in the tens or in the ones? It's a 9. It goes in the ones, and you'd put a 0 there. Okay, so 9,809. 9,000 plus 800 plus 9 is 9,809. You just don't have any tens, but you have to put a 0 there. Otherwise, you're going to end up not having a thousands place, okay? So you do the same for that. Start by making your thousands, your hundreds, and your tens, you know, little lines, and then fill those numbers in. Okay, write an equation that's represented by the shaded and the non-shaded parts, and then the total area down here. Okay, so first you're doing shaded, okay, which is 4 groups of 2, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, okay. Then you're going to do non-shaded over here. So you're going to write a multiplication problem and an answer there. And then they want the total area for the entire box down here. Okay, number 5, draw a circle around the fractions that are equally divided into sixths, okay? We're looking for sixth. So you need to look up at this guy. You're ignoring this. You don't have to label it, but you just need to figure out, is this divided in between the 0 and the 1? Are there 6 equal sections, okay? This one, is this divided into 6 equal sections? Is that one divided into 6 equal sections? And is that one divided into 6 equal sections? There's 5 choices. I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 choices. You have to see which ones are correctly divided into 6 equal parts. Number 6, circle the fractions that are equal to 1 whole. Okay, when it's 1 whole, the numerator and the denominator are the same. Draw lines of symmetry. Okay, this one only has 1. Remember, a symmetry line is where you can divide a shape into half and it can like fold on top of it. One side of it is exactly the same as the other side. This one has 2 choices. There's 2 places where you can divide that, okay? All right, number 8, the zookeeper fed each of the tigers 6 pounds of meat per day. Okay, so let's draw tiger, 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 because we have 3 tigers, okay? And they each get 6 pounds of meat per day. So you need to figure out how much meat they would eat in one day, and then you need to figure out how much meat do you need for a whole week, which is 7 days. So you're going to have to take your amount of meat that they get in one day, okay, which is 6 plus 6 plus 6, which is 3 times 6. Okay, pause it and write down what the answer is for that one. 18, okay? They eat 18 pounds of meat per day. How much do you need for 7 days? So you're going to have to do, you could either do 18 plus 18 plus 18 plus 18, 7 times, or you can do it this way. Way easier to do it this way, okay? First, you're going to multiply 8 times 7. You're going to write the 1s here and carry the 10s. Then you're going to multiply 7 times 1 and add what was up there and write your answer down here, okay? If you get confused on that one, go back up and look at this one again, okay? Good job.